guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's the 23rd of November 2025. I've been on the car boot this morning. And when I say car boot, that's all what was on. Bolton was closed. There's no more Antiques and Collectors Fair until January the 15th next year. That's at Bolton, and the next one's the week later at Leith. So I'm not going to be able to get me fix of coins for the next few weeks. Although I've been buying them online. I bought some wonderful stuff. It hasn't arrived yet. You will see them next week. This video is going to be quite long, unfortunately, for some, but for others it's going to be enjoyable. I will say at the end of the video I did buy Buttercup a new birthday present and what have you. Well, Christmas present. We'll get to that eventually. But this week we've had everything thrown at us, all the elements. The only thing what we haven't had was snow, biting winds, rain, which it's doing now, which has caused the car boots to close. We've had freezing weather, which has caused all sorts of different problems. Like I say, biting winds, you name it, we've had it. But we've got a few jobs done. I did say I need to get at least one bed a week on the front done before Christmas, so I'm on track, which you'll see in a bit. But at the start of the week I decided to collect all the leaves up, and what I'm going to do is make some leaf mulch. So let's run the video and show you what we've been up to at the back of the plot. So this morning I'm just going to blow, there's not many leaves now, I'm blowing them down to here in a bit. And then what we're going to do, gather all them leaves up there, and there's a load of leaves over there as well. So what I might do, might get this bag now and put them ones in and blow all the leaves over to here, and then put the bag once I've filled it, and leave the bag here with all the leaves in. I think that's the plan. But all this are going into this bag here. I've got me a GoPro over there. Got me blower here. What I'll do is I'll collect the leaves over there first and get some of these up, and then we'll get the job done. Yeah, we had a first frost today. Last night there's a few barrels frozen. Brassicas look okay in there though, that's the main thing. Anyway, oh dear, here she comes. This is going to be exciting. I should probably jump up here and watch what I'm doing from afar, but what I will do at the moment to start off with is try and gather as many of them leaves into the orange bag down there before. So I'll get my mitts on and get my rake, and we'll have at it. When she turns up, there's always an angle with her. You're gonna walk the plank, hey? You walking the plank? Ooh! Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Try training like you get these dogs running up these planks and doing all these exercises. Well, Buttercup. Yeah, we're training her for the Olympics to walk the plank. She might even be a pirate's cat, we don't know yet. It's gonna go down unless you... Ooh, one step further, you're gonna go down there, babes. Should we encourage her? She's thinking, I'm gonna go back. She's not stupid, is she? Oh well. Okay, fun's over. Let's get the action going. Leave her to it. Leave her there. I will blow the leaves down in a bit. First things first, I'm going to gather that lot up. You're not going to really see much of the action here because of this. We're dealing with winter sun, and it's horrendous. When I was doing the video for last week's video, I went in the greenhouse and the sun was behind the camera and it made everything, the shot go dark. Well, we're in the same boat here at the moment and the sun's behind the camera, so I've got my bag here. I'm going to get some of these leaves into it now, but by the time we finish, this bag will be probably full to the top. So what I'm going to do now, all them leaves, I try and get them down to this pile here, and then we'll get them into the orange bag. So I'm going to get my blower and try and blow them down here, but before I do that I'm going to do the plot. I'm not going to bore you to death doing that, but we'll come back to gather the rest of the leaves behind the camera and show you where we're sticking them, and then they'll just rot down. I'm looking at them all through the fence there and thinking, yeah, a bit too old now to climb over the fence to gather the leaves, but it is what it is. Right, get my leaf blower and I'll come back with an update in a bit. But yeah, this bag here, this is what we had the horse manure in, and it'd be great for the leaves as well. Right, we will be back. I'd like to know where my other shovel is, because I could go So as you can see, the path's all nice and clear there, all along here. I've blown the leaves up to, the leaves what was there, I've blown them to where this is Mark's, he wants them leaves, believe it or not. So I've blown all his leaves pretty much off his plot. And what he's doing is putting them and horse manure into his raised beds. Putting them in the bottom, horse manure on top, and then soil on top of that, like a layer cake. So I've left them, otherwise they've been in that bag there, a little robin there, hopping in and out of the fence, collecting all the bugs which have disturbed with that leaf blower. Like I say, we've emptied this bin as well. The stuff what's on the front of the plot won't be coming into the compost. This is my composting area here, these bunkers. That won't be coming into here, that'll be going to tip because it's full of seeds. Right, so I'm going to get this lot up to the top, get a cup of coffee, and then we'll get on with the next job. So as you saw there, we gathered all the leaves up, we've got them all, cleaned the area, looks really well, the plot looks lovely at the moment. There's a few leaves still left on the trees, but what we're going to do, we're going to rot them down in that big red bag. We've got a brown bin which is full to the top as well. Now, leaves rot down, they rot down with fungus gets on them, and that's what breaks them down. What I will do is mix them up as they start to rot down. We'll mix them up and get some air and a bit of water in on the top of them so they break down easier. And in 6 months' time, we'll be putting that around as fruit bushes. Nothing better, and all thanks to the tree at the back of the plot. Moving on from that, we wanted to, like I say, we've got 5 beds to take care of on the front of the plot. You might think, well, it's easy enough. No, it's not easy enough. What made it doubly harder on this bed I'm going to show you me doing now is the actual daffodils and tulips are already started coming up. Which reminds me, I've got a big bucket of daffodils and tulips, and when I say bucket, with lots of varieties of daffodils and tulips in the front greenhouse, which we need to get in the ground. I do that. Well, it all depends on the weather really, but we'll get it done in the next week or two, and we'll get more flowers coming up spring. So I'm going to run the video now and show you what we were doing. I've got to tell you, there was a laburnum tree nestled in with the blueberry. I didn't see it at first. I felt it as I took it out. I'll tell you more anyway. I'm going to speed the parts up what needs speeding up, and I'm going to show you what we've been up to. So this is the bed what we're going to be cleaning up in a bit. I'm going to take the tops off this sedum here, pull all these marigolds out along here, and the sunflowers. I've just found myself some better snips. Well, we'll see the better. We're going to take this tree out of here. Yeah, that tree has suddenly appeared, and it's that bugger there. So imagine that in 20 years time. Yep, it's coming out. Again, all these marigolds are coming out, and just over here we're taking these lilies out, and we're obviously taking the weeds out, and we're gingerly, and when I say gingerly, going to be doing the weeding, because we've actually got daffodils starting to come up. You can just see them poking out the ground, so I've got to be very careful what I'm weeding here. I'll get my kneeling mat and we'll go down it. We'll do this side first, and I don't know whether to set the camera, just leave the camera over there rolling, or we'll get a bit closer. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that bloody tree there, it's actually growing. That's why I've seen what. Okay, what's happened is it's growing in the blueberry. That's why I've missed it. I've only, because it's put leaves out there, that I've seen it. Yeah, see it there, just right at the roots. I can zoom in a bit. Yeah, it's growing next to the actual blueberry. Unbelievable. Anyway, we'll come back to that in a bit. Right, I think that's a bit better. I think we're going to start from here and then work his way down here. Right. Big bag. Oh, my kneeling mat. The gloves on. I'm going to try and not get the bottom of this dirty, because it's going in my car. Pointless using that in there. We do loosen all the weeds up, and we get all the roots out. This bed now is clear of all the weeds, and up come all the daffodils. The bed is covered in daffodils. We cut the sedum back and the new growth is starting to come now. That was something we had to do. I will have to prune the gooseberries and the blueberry at the other end. But yeah, we've cleared all the marigolds and lilies and everything else out of here. I'm thinking I may have to take all this calendula out of here. There's hundreds and hundreds of daffodils and tulips in this bed, and the calendula's hiding it all at the moment. Now I know the daffodils will come through it, but what makes it more difficult is when I come to take the tops off the tulips later on in the next year. I'll be taking out all the calendula. Now if I take this out now, what will happen is the seeds what are still in the bed will stay dormant, and up they'll come first thing next year. So I've actually got a bucket of calendula to spread into this plot, or this bed I should say. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to do this bed next or this bed. This is going to be the tougher one. This is really going to suck doing this bed. I've got to take all the marigolds out of the planters here as well. Trees and everything needs sorting out in this bed. Marigolds, I've got lupins there. I just cut them down to the ground, they'll come again. And the dahlias, they got the first frost this today actually. So these all need cutting down to the ground as well. Basically, what you see there is this is what it should look like when we finish. So now we've got 2 beds complete. We've got the rhubarb bed with the horse manure in. We got this bed here. I'm thinking I could stick some horse manure in here as well. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves, because I've still got 4 more beds to do. This one may have to take the calendula out. That one, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with all them currants, whether I'm going to take them out or not. Strawberry bed needs tidying up, and this bed here. So 4 more beds to go before Christmas, hopefully. Got 6 weeks to do it. So as long as the ground stays soft and it doesn't freeze, I think we'll be good to go, he says. Well guys, turn that off. Well guys, we're off up to Cobden Street tip. Just sort of Pete there, he's just going away. He's got a hanging basket bracket with, it's like for 3 hanging baskets. And he was saying, can we use it on the allotments? I said, well, keep hold of it and see George, and see if George wants to use it somewhere on the allotment. But yeah, I've got this bag here in the car. I'm going to swing the camera around now, and then we'll have a ride round and then a ride up to the tip. So watch this space. Here we go. Yeah, we're crawling round here. We don't go fast, no more than 5 miles an hour. I've just seen Buttercup going the other way there. I hope she doesn't run to the gate before I get round. I have to come back. Yeah, the reason why we drive around very slow is just in case kids can come running out of these paths here. There's paths all the way along, and they don't even think, they just run out. So the last thing I want to do is run some bugger over. Yeah, grass definitely needs cutting, but who's going to cut it? This is a job for a work party, I suppose. That's Pete there going up to his plot. Yeah, we've got lots and lots of new plot holders on here at the moment. Well, there's only one bag left there, and I don't know who's left it there. Oh, I know what it is. It's a community thing. There was a spare bag, and it's just been left there of horse manure. So, yeah. Anyway. Here we are, some wood chip in there, and a load of logs as well by looking at them. Look at the size of them logs. Right, we're at the pearly gates, guys, so I'm going to have to let me open the door to get myself out of here. Look at water out there, the puddle, unbelievable. You can tell it rained yesterday. Right, I've still got to get back out of the car to lock the gates, because you can't leave the gates open. Right, shan't be a moment. Right, here we go. Let's get to Cobby Street Tip. I'll see you in a bit, guys. We're going to speed this part up. Here we are. There's Cot Robin Bridge in the distance there in front of us. Turning left here now into Cobden Street Tip. You're going to see a little man on the door there going, "What you got in your boot, mate?" So I've got to wind my window down for this one. Some green waste, mate. Yeah. Green, yeah. Number 2, I believe. Yeah. What you gotta do? Right. But it stinks here. Right, number 1 and number 2. We can actually get into it. Just here it is. I just got to tip it over the wall and then we're done. Camera, face it that way. I don't know if this is gonna work. It might fall over. Right, give me a sec, guys. guys. I don't know if you saw that. It's a bit difficult pointing the camera. But yeah, we've got rid of that rubbish in the in bay 2 it is. Now we're out of here. Not so crowded today. They got cameras everywhere here, so you got to make sure you're putting it in the right place, otherwise I'm sure they'll try to find you. Bloody hell, there's enough plasma TVs in there to start your own business. Anyway, I'll see you back at the allotments. The job's done for now. We will be back later on in the week, probably, if I do any more of the beds, that is. Right, going this way. Oh, this is unbelievable. Why don't you use your indicators? Explains it. Explains it. I'm not going to say what explains it, but it explains it. Right, see you back at the allotment, guys. So all the marigolds and the stems off the lilies, I think they're lilies, and again the sedum, we had to take the tops off that because the new growth was coming through, and then you got that lupin. We took the lupin tops off the lupin as well, and the astilbe didn't need taking off, but the bed is full of daffodils and tulips. They're just coming. You can't see them, but you've got to, probably by the end of next week you'll be seeing them coming up, but they're just coming through the soil. So any disturbance with that, we'll just take the tops off them. So we had to use this, get on his hands and knees and do that. And that means I've got to do it with all the other beds as well, because it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So we'll get another one done next week. The other thing I wanted to do is get rid of most of these apples now. So what you're going to see me gathering some apples up. I'll show you what we've done with them. So let's run the clip and show you. Well guys, got my bucket here. I'm going to take the last of these apples. Well, I'm going to take the best apples, bag them up, get them up to Yvonne's and let her get them to the food bank. So most of these apples are coming off the tree today. So all I've got to do, drop them into the bucket. Almost a bucket full here. Oh guys, let's see, we've got another bucket here, and there's still hundreds of, well, I'd say about 60 or 70 left on the tree. But yeah, get these in the bag, get a few more and get them up to Yvonne's. I'm going through bags like nobody's business here at the moment. But again, I'd sooner give them away than watch them rot on the tree. And they're the apples, look at them, absolute bobby dazzlers, aren't they? Right, we'll be back for some more in a bit. Yeah, making sure I'm taking all these apples. See where they've been pecked here by birds. Obviously can't give them to the food bank. Well, I've got a nice big bag of apples there for the food bank. So I'll take a picture and I'll send them off to Yvonne. These I'm just going to compost, but yeah, it's about £60 of apples there. That should keep them going for a week or two. But there's a few more apples left, but not many. What I've got left now I just take home. Right, I'm going to get these into the compost bin and get rid of them. But yeah, we'll get them up to food bank in a minute. So these are the apples we're taking up to Yvonne's. She can distribute them in the food bank. They're perfectly fine. I've just took them off the tree. Took them off that tree. There's a few apples left on there. They're pretty high up, so I need something to pull them down with. I can't be mithered at the moment. We're going to be giving that a good pruning shortly. But yeah, they're going up to food bank, so I'll go and stick them into Yvonne's greenhouse now. Take her and send the picture to her and say when you've got time. Get them up there. So this is where I'm going to leave the apples for Yvonne. It's like Cat Central round here. Look at all that food. I'll leave that there. I'll take a picture of that and send it off to her. And tell her to come and collect them when she's got time. So we took a big bag of apples up to Yvonne, and that's the last of them what I'm going to be taking up for the food banks. The apples was fine, all except for a few where the birds have been pecking them. I'm rotting the ones. There's still a few left on the trees. I'm going to take some home, and the rest of them, the rotted ones, I'm going to throw into the compost bin. I might leave a few apples on the trees for the birds and the squirrels, although that's opening another can of worms doing that. It might be wise just to take them off. We will be pruning all the trees back very soon. When it's not doing what it's doing here, we got like showers every 5 minutes hitting the place. It's not very nice today, believe it or not. But yeah, the weather, it's been all over. But the next couple of clips you're going to see in this next couple of clips what I've put together. We had a delivery of this. You're going to see what we got, and if you look on the van, if you're interested in getting any clover, this company will deliver it around the northwest. So like I said, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I don't do sponsors. Very rarely. If I see something and I like it, I'll big them up, but that's just because I like it. I don't do it to make money. It's not about making money on this. I've never made a penny off YouTube yet, believe it or not. Oh, 2 pence. That's because I had to stick the analytics on for this crappy video that I made. I don't know why that video's still there, but it's made 2 pence in all the time it's been up. That's all the money I've made from YouTube. So you know, this is a passion. It's not a money making, profiteering channel. So there is that at the end of it. Right, I'm going to show you something else at the end of the video which got right on my craw. Let's run the clip and show you what's been happening. Well, this never looks good. Frozen ice. Well, there's Buttercup having a breakfast. It got cold last night. Look at this. It got down to 23 Fahrenheit. Just replace the water. That's ice in the water bowl. So that means the the water's going to be frozen. So hopefully the taps are going to be working. If they're not, then I'm going to have to start bringing the water, which is going to kind of suck having to do that every day. But it is what it is, and the water's got to be turned off probably today. So I need to find my key to turn it off. The thing is, the water board's coming next week to mess about with the tap and what have you. So yeah, I don't know where we're going to be with that, but yeah, that's what we come down to this morning. As you can see, frost here. Everywhere's frost. Calendula got it. No doubt me cabbages are going to look a right mess down there. The only thing what will be doing any good will be the garlic. Everything else, well, probably wiped out. But I need to see if the water's on up here. The water's running. I'm going to refill my bird feeders, and then give everyone the heads up the water's going off. This is my greatest fear here. This water ain't going to come on. Look at that, it's blowing brown water out of it. That's there's a leak in the pipe, and it always does that, this particular barrel. Anyway, what I'm doing, I'm just running it, but that's frozen. I'm going to need 2 hands to just chuck this out. I'll throw it into a compost bin, this thing, and I'll go and get my water feeders and fill them up. I think that's what I'm going to do. Something else I'm looking for over there in the distance. See my car? I don't know if you can see it, but we've got KG Loaches coming with 2 pallets of clover compost. So I've got to keep my eye out for that. In the meantime, I'm just sorting my chickens out. Right, well, they're not here yet, so I've still got a bit of time. Look at this beautiful blue sky. The trouble is, it brings so much woe with it. I was going to blow all the leaves down to the back here, probably frozen to the ground. I don't know. It seems to be okay. Yeah, there's just a few leaves here. There's not many leaves left on this tree now, but as you can see, well, it must have been very windy last night because that rose has been blown over. I'm just looking at my my cabbages look okay, even though with the frost and yeah, and so do the beetroot and everything. Can live with that. Trouble is the onions. Them onions are not going to survive that. The garlic will, but not them onions I just put in. We'll see. Buttercup, stop licking her bloody... Just pulling this up at the moment. And Buttercup's licking the water. I'm going to have to... Sorry, babes. Right, I'm going to have to put the hands down, the camera down there, guys. Well, Buttercup has to have a drink out of everything. I'm just filling my water butts up, I'm just washing them, cleaning them all. Some spooked her. Magpies. Yeah, anyway, we're getting there. I've just got to clean this last bottom. That one's cleaned, and then we'll get back to get them back in the chicken pen. Well, the girls, I've got the water, fresh water. I put some glycerin in there just to keep the water from freezing. So they've got 2 full butts of water, and they've got a big butt of food there, and yeah, they're up to no good. Anyway, I can see in the distance the trucks arrived from KG Loaches, so I'm gonna pop over there and give them a little bit of help. I can't do too much. I've got this duodenal tear. It's causing me problems. I think I made it worse when I was swinging on that small tree early in the week when I was clearing a bed out here. Look up to no good. Watching you. Okay, go. I think I better go and warm my fingers up. Yeah, that frost was really bad last night. Temperature's dropped down to about -5, -6. What's the temperature in here now? 62. It was 23 got down to last night. Alright, I need to warm my fingers. Look at the mess you made there already. What do you do? Hey, what do you do? She mustn't muzzle them out of the bloody pot. Never mind meow. Oh, shut it. Hey? You're a pain. Let's come out a bit. There you go. Right, I've got to go over there now, so you're going to have to stay here, right? Yeah. I just dropped an egg. So we got 5. Put them out of Buttercup so she can't push them off. Yeah, never mind. Look at the time, 11:05. Don't look like I'm going to get much done today other than filling the water butts up for chickens. I get my leaf blower out when I get back, but I'm going over to the other side at allotments now just to help out with the compost. Oh, I'll be back in a bit. Stop whining, eh? Stop whining. Yeah, you. Oh, this is going to be fun leaving her here. Well, I'm heading over to the shop. There's KG Loaches. Oh, bloody hell, look at all that compost there. At least they've managed to get it near the entrance of the shop. So over there at the moment is Jim and David. So that's it, I'm going to give them a hand. So see you in a bit, guys. So me, Dave and Jim are unloading, putting these compost into the shop. There's KG Loaches. The number's there, you zoom in. That's the number, give them a ring. And actually they've got sales there as well on it, so all the details if anyone wants to order. They order it out across the northwest, and yeah, this is the stuff we get. Absolutely awesome. This is the last pallet of clover. Looking good. Well, just got back from the shop. We've just took a delivery of clover. You probably have already seen it, and here we are back at the plot. I was going to do some weeding, but well, the temperature, what's it there, 23 degrees. It got down to -5 last night. Even that was frozen. I've replaced it, obviously I've replaced it, and they've done the chickens as well this morning. You've probably seen that as well. We've still got frost in. It's at 12 o'clock everywhere. It's just where the sun's breaking through, it's starting to, you know, to loosen up a bit. But I want to get into the beds, that one over there, this one here, but it's at the moment it's just too well, everywhere's frozen. Even these planters here are frozen. So I wanted to take the marigolds out of just around here. what to take these marigolds out, because inside there's a load of daffodils and tulips. In fact, I can actually cut, I can actually take them back to the ground, then marigolds. I could leave the actual roots in there, but they reckon it's going to be milder the next couple of days. But with that blue sky, not much is gonna, it's not going to get very mild. The weather, like I say, as soon as it gets dark, that's when the temperatures drop like a brick. We've got the water to deal with as well. Can't turn the water off because the Salford the utilities water board are coming down to have a look at the actual tap, which is outside the allotments. It's broke. It can be turned on and off, but it's broke, and we need them to come and fix it and give us a key to turn it on and off. But we want to divert want to put the actual tap inside the allotments. So yeah, it looks like we could have a few bursts on here because we can't turn. I was going to turn the water off today, but I've been told to leave it. Well, they may regret that. They may regret it. But I'm just following orders. Well, guys, I don't know if you can believe this. I just walked around the allotments. I was just ready for going home, and looks up here, and what do I see? It's burst as the water has, well, as the sun has heated up the pipe. It's burst it, and now we've got a leak. Unbelievable. Absolute unbelievable. Now I'm going to get bloody wet, try to tip the barrel off to turn the stop valve off. Wonderful. Well, would you look at that? It's broken in an entirely different place this time. Ain't got the part to fix it, but I'm going to turn it off here, and I'm going to turn it off at the stop tap outside, so there's no water now on the allotment. I offered to turn the water off yesterday to prevent this from happening, but I was told to leave it, and now this is the result. Unbelievable. I wouldn't mind, but I've just walked around and just checked to make sure they were all turned off. I was just about to leave, looked up here. As soon as the sun has hit it on the actual pipe there, it's unfrozen it, and that's what's happened. So now I've got to push the water off the barrel over to get access to the stop valve. So that's going to be fun. Right, let's have at it. No easy way to do this. Gonna get saturated here. shouldn't have to do that. Right, the water's off there. So that's what I need. Needed. I need to undo that. I need some tape, but I'm going to have to replace it because it's coming out of here, so I need an olive here as well. So all this lot's got to be replaced, unfortunately. I ain't going to do it today, that's for sure. You know what, guys? Having a bad day. Irwell Valley. Please tell me I haven't parked on the bloody stop. Oh, thank. What the hell? Well, there is that. At least they didn't park on the actual stop valve there. Now I've got to get down there and I've got to turn it bloody right, off. So I've just turned the valve off there. Look at this. Unbelievable. Look what he's done here with this truck. I give up sometimes, honestly. Look at it all frozen here. Right, anyway. Job's a good one. So there we go, the water's off. So we got no water in the community room now. And there's no water to flush the toilet, so no one go on the toilets unless you bring your own bucket of water to flush them. Simple as that. But yeah, that's where we're at. I can't do now about the weather, and it's created a burst the pipes, so I've had to turn the water off for now until we can get the parts to fix them. So yeah, it was all frozen. Everywhere was frozen. We had to clean the water for the chickens, the buttercups. It was -5 in here. It was a lot colder outside. But we got everything tidied. The delivery went smoothly. Some people did turn up at the end. And when I said we'd get down to half a pallet and other people would turn up, they did. So we got all the compost in the shop, and I don't need any because I've got 30 bags here and another 5 at the back, I think. So definitely don't need any more clover. And it's the same price, £6 a bag. Or £5.98 a bag, but I said to him, I said, just make it £6. You try and add it all up. It's a nightmare when people come in, they want 20 bags. Okay, you know, it's 120 quid minus 40p. You know, it's a bit sad really. But yeah, as you saw there, what got on me crawl, I just walked around the allotments to make sure the taps was okay. They were. I wanted to turn the water off early in the week. I said to him, "Can we turn the water?" No, leave it on, because we got the water board coming round to fix the stop valve outside. So well, it's not broke. It just needs it needs the inner of the key to turn. It's the Salford Council rounded it off, so you can't turn it on and off, but you can do it from the outside. So they was going to come to fix that next Tuesday. So they said, "Well, leave it on." I said, "Okay." We're going off the other day there, and I looked across, and it was like looking at that bloody fountain from the Champions. Now, if you're old as me, you had a Klimt Crystal TV set, you would have seen that. Anyway, you see what we've done. We dealt with it. We turned it all off. Went over to the stop valve outside and turned it off. You've seen the thing what we need. We need the parts to fix it. Salford Council's supposed to fix that twice. Third time lucky, eh? They're going to have to be called out to come and do it again. You see, with Salford Council, they only fix what's broke. They don't fix what it is and what could potentially go wrong. They just fix the part that's broke. And as soon as the sun come up and it touched the pipe, that was it. it burst. So yeah, water's off. No water. No, we've got to bring water for the chickens. However, I've got 2 IVCs full of water, so unfortunately for Mark, he was going to fill his next week. He can't do it now, so he's got to bring them in containers. Although I suppose he can take some of my water. I'm not going to go through it all. got 2,000 litres of it, all fresh as well. Right, anyway, I've got one more clip to show you, and that is what I bought Buttercup for Christmas. So with further ado, let's show you what we bought. You've been I'm evicting you, Buttercup. You've been evicted, right? I've had enough of you. You've been evicted. You're going. I'm going to evict you out of that house there in a minute, and then you're in trouble. Good God, what's all this like? What? I know what you want to do. Just give me a second. I'm trying to sort things out, sweetheart. Right. Most important, my pie. Oh dear. You've got food there. What can I do? I can't give you any more. It's full. Hi guys. Well, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Just got back from, well, I've just been in Lidl. Really, I'm busy, Buttercup. I was just about to say I'm going to evict Buttercup out of there today. I've gone and bought her a new, much thicker, even got a cushion. So this was something like the one which she had. And it's a lot thicker, whereas this thing's very flimsy. So I'm going to set that down there. Up there. Right, Buttercup, you know how hard this is doing this where you're sat on my knee. Hey, chill, babes. Right, what else do I need? Locks. Oh, blooming bag. And just work. Ah, that's perfect. Right. Now then, we've got a cushion. Oh, by the way, got an eater here, and what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, we bought her own little water bottle. Now she bust the other one, so what I'll do, I didn't realise it's got the letter B on it for Buttercup. Yeah, you know what that is, because you like to pop them, don't you? Right, so when the kettle's boiled here in a minute, I'll shove that underneath here, and you watch Buttercup, she'll be in there like a shot. Now, I don't know. This is brand new, by the way. My daughter bought it, but it's too thin. It's not thick enough, and it's on here is really cold in the winter. Right? Isn't it? It's really cold in the winter, eh? Hey, where have you been, eh? Where have you been? So when the kettle boils, we'll throw the water bottle in, we'll throw her in there, and hopefully she'll leave me alone, and she'll prefer to sit in there rather than sitting on my knee. So yeah, it's Saturday today. It's clouded over. We've got a fine rain, mist, drizzle as you call it, which soaks you through. And well, I'm trapped in the greenhouse with Buttercup at the moment. If it breaks, if there's a break in the weather, what I will do is do a bit more weeding. I've still got 4 more beds to do. Got to go and sort the chickens out in a minute, just make sure they've got a load of food. The water was well, you're going to see what's happened in the video. Well, you've probably already seen what's happened, but yeah, we've I think that's the kettle boiling, Buttercup. I should have brought my water bottle over, shouldn't I? Right, Buttercup, do not go anywhere near my pipe. Right, up there, stay there. We're busy. This is where I get burnt to buggery. That was lucky. Oh, we filled it up to the top. Take a bit out. Not the brightest idea, Matt. Oh. That? Eh? Eh. Oh, she's not going to go in. Let's show her. Hey, princess, what's that there? What's that? What's that? There you go. You even got water, even got an eating system in there now. God, I spent some money on you. She cost me a bloody fortune, guys. Absolute fortune, this cat. While I was in there, I bought more cat food. I don't know why. I've got 50-60 kilos of the stuff in a bin in the back greenhouse. Just like that, needing it. Right, anyway, she's sorted. I'll leave this this heater going in the greenhouse. It'll warm the greenhouse up. It's pretty cold today. It was freezing yesterday. We had frost everywhere, as you probably already know. But yeah, we've taken care of Buttercup. That one there, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, I know what I can do. I can give it our kid. He's just bought 2 kittens. His cat got run over. A truck run over it apparently. You actually seen it happen as well. It wasn't the guy's fault. It was a cat that run out in front of the road and the guy couldn't stop. So he's got himself 2 kittens. So he might want that. Knows that Buttercup's got a new a new bed. Right, anyway, before we do anything, I've got one of these Crimp's Multon mulberry pork pies to eat. I won't eat it all. Looks like the chickens are going to get a treat as well here. So I'll be back in a bit. As you can see, Buttercup's loving a new bed, and she won't leave that now the water bottle's in there, because it's lovely. It'll be nice and toasty in there, and that's what I wanted. But yeah, I can't believe the letter B is on the water bottle. How cool's that? Right, onwards and upwards. So there you go. There's a water bottle, and that is very toasty. That's in there. It's twice as fit. This, it's really good. The other one, which is over there, I might give it to Yvonne if my brother doesn't want it. You're wondering where Buttercup is, right? There. Now she's not there because it was covered up. She's there because she's a pain in the backside. She only goes in this at the night time. I've come down and I've seen her in there when I've warmed the bottle up, hot water bottle up, and put it in at the night time, so it keeps the it keeps it dry inside there. So she's got her own personal water bottle with the letter B on it. A, B, it should be Q for Queen Bee. But yeah, it's more padded, more off the floor. It's more in line with keeping her warm. I've got an heater in here as well. You've seen the heater. We was warming the kettle up with. But yeah, that's what we've been doing this week. It's been a bit of a knit one, purl one. I'm going to try and get another bed done next week. I've got a few other things lined up for next week. The coins, like I say, will show me next week, and I've got some awesome ones I've got to tell you guys. There was one in particular. I've just missed the bidding on it. I just realised it's too late. The bidding's gone, and someone's just bought this particular coin for 300 quid. Absolutely gutted. I could have bid on that and got it dead easy. 600-700 quid coin for 300 quid. Can't believe I've made a boo-boo there. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I'm going to try and get the video edited and up a bit later. Buttercup, well, as you see, she's fine. She's got two beds. She can go in the summer bed or the winter bed. I've got no worries about her. I was thinking of putting a solar panel up on my roof and running a wire in here and putting a solar heater in here, so it keeps it warm. I'm going to have a look on, see if I can find something which can work off a sort. I mean, I've got two 12-volt batteries, brand new. I've got a 100-watt solar panel with everything what it needs to get it up and running. It's just having the willpower to do it. But if I can find the right heater that I can use, I can get my brother to do put a timer on it, so it comes on every, say, 4 hours, 5 hours, bit more at the night time, so it keeps it warm in here. And maybe do something with the front greenhouse as well, so we can get these seedlings to germinate a lot quicker and keep them from and bring them on a lot quicker. Anyway, I'm talking and waffling. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, keep warm, and goodbye for now.